Our intro's so good.
They say that I can't take it anymore, not anymore. No one said that this would get easy.
Are we live?
No one said this wouldn't get hard. Brush it off and roll up your sleeves now. It's a shot in the dark till you get what you want.
Welcome on back to the greatest college football show in the history of the world, the universe, the Milky Way, Jesus, freedom. I don't know where I'm at right now. What's going on, everybody? A lot of shit going on in the world, but we're here to talk strictly college football, and that's about it. But we're going to talk about some bad things, some good things, some sad things, some great things. Guys, what's going on? It's week 7, 8, or 9, 12, 15. Hike. Billy, give me a fucking beer. Let's have fun. Let's talk football. Let's fucking go.
Let's pretend last week did not fucking happen and move on.
Oh.
Welcome back, JC.
Dude, it is good to be back. I missed you guys the last couple weeks.
We missed you too, buddy.
Life
We
is
missed
crazy.
you because Rob had to pick normal picks because we didn't have a straight man, and he had to play straight man, and it wasn't fun.
I just kept winning. It was fucking wild.
It feels good, don't it?
Speaking of, real quick, we'll go through it real quick. 8-7, Tyler 9-6, Rob 11 and whatever it was. 11
High.
and 4.
Very low, I suppose. Very high in the win category, very low in the lose category.
11 and
But
4.
the loss that really fucking kills me, I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about
Oh,
it.
we're gonna get into some shit, but Tyler, how was your week?
You're going to answer to Mario Cristobal's sins at some point.
Wow! You've had to answer to Scott Frost, so I guess that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Guys, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about it. When you're such a great school as Notre Dame, and you play everybody because you're not a bunch of fucking pussies like those fucking loser hacks from Michigan and those losers of the Huskies from Washington or all those other fucking loser ass, pussy ass schools that don't play. When you play a tough schedule, it's called a gauntlet. And you know, sometimes you get got by a good team. So we got. We ran out of juice, boys. Boys, we didn't have the juice. When you don't have the juice on the road, third straight fucking ranked team, what are you going to do? Shit happens. We have USC this week. We move on. It's okay. Shit happens. You move on. Notre Dame is still the Golden Domers. We're still better than you. We still have our own football channel. We literally are the religion in college football, so it doesn't matter. We're still better than you, and we know it. You will be working for us. It's fine. We're still better than you. It's all good.
Show me on the doll where it hurt you. Don't give me all that bullshit.
Oh,
Boys,
man.
that kind of hurt. And it kind of hurt because that play calling, again, was fucking horrific. Horrific.
Yep.
Pound the rock with your boys. What are
Am I
we
allowed
were
to talk?
literally running the ball. We had 9 yards of clip. And then they're running reverses and having Hartman like roll out. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
We're not here to talk Notre Dame football. We moved on. Notre Dame lost. It happens. They're out of the playoff. Now I can finally watch college football and not give a fuck anymore and not have to worry about it. No more stress. Game's over. Move on.
Am I allowed to talk about play calling yet?
Let's move on to something a little more interesting.
Oh.
Mario Cristobal, now twice in his career,
Yep.
could have kneed on the ball. No reason to run the ball. No reason the game was over. Rob, your team is a calamity of errors.
I'm not fucking Nebraska, okay? Don't come at me.
How does that happen? That might be worse. That might be the worst loss in the history of college football.
That's worse than the onside kick against Northwestern, Rob.
That's the worst loss in college football history.
So here's what I'll say, people. When we stole Mario Cristobal from Oregon, after much bitching, I mean, literally 24 hours straight of all the Oregon fans being in like their own little Twitter chat room complaining about losing Mario Cristobal. 24 hours straight. They had a chat going for 24 hours straight. They finally got over themselves and said, congratulations, Miami. You're going to get a guy who's a great culture builder, a great recruiter, and he's going to lose you games for no fucking reason that you should never lose. They literally told us this 2 years ago. So am I happy about it? Abso-fucking-lutely not. But I also watched the rest of that game, and we didn't deserve to win that game at all. I watched our entire defense allow their converted wide receiver running back run over 3 of our defenders from 3 yards out by himself, no lineman near him, to score a touchdown. I watched Tyler Van Dyke throw 3 picks for no fucking reason. I watched every single part of our team fall apart. So the cherry on top is Cristobal getting all of the blame for it, which he should. But that at that point, I went to fucking bed. We didn't deserve to win that fucking game.
I'm not going to let you do that because every team, no matter how good you are, has a dirty game, and they always pull it out at the end and they win.
That is not a dirty. No.
Your coach should be fucking fired, tarred and feathered, and hung. There's no excuse.
I'm not saying this. Am I giving an excuse?
You get paid millions of dollars. He should literally be hung.
Did you literally watch? Okay, no. If we're going to talk about fucking terrible game day coaches who do stupid shit all the time, we have been watching Dabo Swinney make $100 million over the last 10 years to make stupid calls all the time. Now, are they as bad as that? No, but he does them consistently bad. But we don't say we should fire him.
Dabo Swinney than literally losing you a game. Like he literally just said, "Here you go."
If we win out, then it won't fucking matter. If we don't, then it matters.
Rob, your team.
That's all it comes down to.
Your team's gonna quit on you as coach now.
Yeah,
maybe they had already quit the whole fucking game. That's what I'm saying.
Again, it happens. Everybody has a bad down game. You know that.
I know that.
That's literally all on the coaching. I'm sorry. That's all on him.
I was just gonna say it is all on the coach because at the end of the day, like you have bad games. You have the one thing you can control as a coach is you can look at the clock and go, "That's it. Like, let's just get the fuck out of here. This is terrible. Let's get the fuck out of here."
That's exactly what that game is called. Is get the fuck out of here game.
And didn't happen. So
I agree.
Yes, I get where you're coming from. That teams have bad days, right?
But that's not even it. That's I'm saying different than that. But you're right. You're right. Listen, I'm not here to defend Mario Cristobal. It was a stupid fucking decision. Everybody here is saying that's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's recency bias. That's the only thing I'm going to throw out there. I was there when Florida State beat us by blocking an extra point with no time left on the clock, right? Like, yes, that was a terrible singular call by a coach, but that was not the worst game ever. The worst is to lose to your rival at home by a blocked extra point with no time left on the clock. Because I was there for it. I watched it happen.
Yeah, but you
10
kind
feet
of
away
had to kick. You had to kick the extra point.
Yeah, you had to get to that point to begin with.
Right. We got to the point where we had won the game, but like we shouldn't even been in it the whole fucking time. So that's what I'm saying. Like when it's a cascade of failures, it's already on the coaching.
Rob,
so the fact that the coach
think that he deserves to be
more.
coaching this week?
What?
Do you think that he deserves to be coaching this week, or should he be fired?
I don't think we deserve to fire him. That's ridiculous. You're kidding me, right?
No.
Did Tuck deserve to be fired after the shit that Michigan State's been putting out there, game after game? He makes more money than Cristobal, now.
He would listen. I don't care who he's fucking. He would need on the ball.
I'm just saying, like, is it all about one decision? That's how you're going to define an entire contract?
I'm 100% sure that, like, I don't want to, but Joe Paterno would have need on the ball. I mean, there might have been kids in the background, but like he would need on the ball.
I just think that by next week it's all going to blow over, and you guys can keep throwing shit on it, but that doesn't matter. If we beat North Carolina and North Carolina this week, you still think that he should be fired?
It's going to be funny when they don't.
Yeah.
I agree with Don. Thank you, Don.
Yeah, but now guess what? If they happen to lose to North Carolina,
what if we lose every game until Florida State and we happen to beat Florida State and ruin their perfect season? Still doesn't matter, right? I don't think it was that epic of a failure that it doesn't matter what he does from here on out. I think it definitely matters what he does from here on out. But I think it's just recency bias. because it just happened.
JC?
I'm a big momentum guy. Like,
Sure.
And so this isn't always the case, right? But I just happen to believe in momentum. And when I see what happened in that game, I'm looking at North Carolina, and I'll talk about it later. I think Miami's getting whomped. And I don't know that they recover from that. I don't know. That mistake and that hanging over your head, that locker room has to be sound in order to come back from that. And I don't know that it is.
All right, well then, fuck me then. Call it the rest of the season.
I mean,
no, it's okay. Just don't ask me about Miami the rest of the season. That's all. It's fine.
No, it's
Whether
just,
they win or lose, do not ask me about
Rob,
Miami the rest of the season.
I almost think that we're more mad for you because, like, we care about you, we love you, you're a boy, you're on a podcast, and to see your team being so good finally, and then you're fucking.
That hurt. It hurt.
Like, it hurt us, I think, more than it hurt you because we like when you're
Because
winning. Like,
this hurts me more than watching the fucking game. Because you guys keep bringing it up and wanting to make a bigger deal out of it, which fine. It's the biggest stupid boneheaded play, 100%. But
no, like that is literally, honestly, maybe the worst call in the history of all sports ever.
Eh,
Go ahead.
My 4th and goal, the Patriots.
yeah.
again, recency bias. I'm not going to think of anything better.
I'm not giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch to the 1 yard line. That's pretty fucking close.
That's close. I'll give you that.
We gave it to our running back. We
you
gave
did-
it to Marshawn Lynch.
But you didn't need to.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, it's not like we tried to throw for it as the fucking Atlanta Falcons, right? Up 24 points.
Man.
You know,
I don't know. Let's drop
All
it.
right, let's go.
Romo and Hasselbeck saying, "Hey, we're gonna take the ball and go for the win," and then epically flopping some.
Romo still having to hold the extra point, you know, for the Dallas Cowboys.
All
Sure.
right, let's move on. Let's move on. There was another big loss. Great game. I told you it was going to be a good game. I also told you, watch out. I said, watch out. Oklahoma. Fucking scary team. That was a great game.
It was. I was very happy for Dylan Gabriel.
Sarkisian was being a little pussy there playing for the field goal. And you can't be playing for a field goal. You play to win. You don't play to fucking play field goals.
Red River fucking rivalry.
It's not a rivalry. It's a shootout. This is America. I don't want to care about no PC bullshit. That is a shootout. And that's exactly what that game was. It lived up to expectations. Now, do I think Oklahoma is a top team for the playoff? I don't know. Maybe. Do I think Texas isn't? I don't know. Maybe. I just think it was a hell of a game.
It was a hell of a game. That defense folded like a house of cards at the end, though. Like, I have never seen a 2-minute drill run that perfectly before, with no timeouts, no spiking the ball to reset, just line, and with 30 seconds to spare, he fucking does I'm going to try and run. Nope, just kidding. I'm going to float it to the guy in the back of the end zone like it's no big deal. Wild. Fucking wild. I do like Red River rivalry because it alliterates. It's all ours. I get the shootout, fine, whatever, but like that never made sense to me in the first place. Why would it be Red River? All
That
all
West
ours.
Virginia-Houston game the other night was pretty fucking awesome. I will give you that, Don. I will give you that.
That's
But the Oklahoma-Texas game,
It lived up to
Oklahoma
the
coming out on
expectation.
top. What I think it says about both of those teams is whoever wins at the end of November is going to go to the playoff. That's what that says. I don't think it says anything else.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be that entertaining. Again.
Anything else from last week you guys want to talk about? Any specific game?
No.
All right, fine, we'll move on.
I would like to move on. Thank you.
We'll move on. Saying of which, listen, guys, I'm 22-10 this year. I'm your baby mama's favorite gambler, your wife's favorite bookie. I'm still killing it. The picks are coming. The picks are great. I mean, it's just not fair. I'm taking FanDuel's money, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. I can now buy more Funko Pops because I put more money in the bank. But listen, it's not about that. What it's about is Is there anybody? We've been saying this for years now. Oh, we've been saying this all year now. Who's good, guys? Does it matter? Like, does it matter? Like, is everybody just okay? Except for maybe Georgia who finally stopped the shit out of a team.
It only matters because there are teams that might miss the playoff. Otherwise, that's the point of the playoff, right? Is you have more teams. So if everybody's around the same level, we'll find out when they play each other. At least we'll have like a definitive answer. But if there are teams, too many, and not everybody can make the playoff, now we have this where people are missing out sort of debate.
I think this year is could be the year that they're gonna be like, all right, we need 8. We need it because there's one team. I mean, is Kentucky really that good? No. And Adam, go fuck yourself. Your coach can't even kneel on the ball. Like it's Georgia fucking Tech. God, you guys lose to a bunch of fucking engineers. It's unbelievable.
Who you like? You fucking sing their fucking theme song all the goddamn time.
Rob. Most of their guys are white. What are we doing? This is who Miami loses to? White players? Anyway. Moving on to other more important topics. Mostly the fact that I'm your wifey's favorite gambler, your baby mama's favorite bookie. I have a lot of games this weekend that I love. I did just lose my first game though because fucking Memphis decided to shit the bed in the second half, and I had the money line. And they were up by 10 in the fucking first half, and they decided to just suck balls the rest of the game. So that's okay. I'm just gonna win tonight with Colorado covering, and then we're gonna move on from there, guys. We're gonna move on because JC, you weren't with us, but you would have the best record, but you don't. Rob has the best record in picks. Me and Tyler are now tied. We're about 5 behind Rob. And we're just going to pick these games now. I have the games right here. Let's pick some fucking college football games. Billy, get me a fucking beer. Why is my glass empty?
Do your job.
I need a beer. How about a sandwich? Anyway.
He's talking to his cousin, by the way, guys.
No,
and not the hot one.
No, that was the other chick. Here we go.
One beer deep. Don't worry about it.
I got 2 in me. Arkansas. Here we go. I mean, that's cute. I mean, but who'd you got? Okay, you lost to Georgia Tech. Wait, you lost to Georgia Tech. We lost to Ohio State and a very good Louisville team. I'll take it.
Who we're going to have to play at the end of the season, so we'll see how this
goes. We will probably lose by more, too. So I'm not – listen, I was on the Miami bandwagon. Now they can go fuck themselves, okay? Fuck them. Fuck their coach. Fuck them all. I can't have nice things. Arkansas plus 19.5 at number 11 Alabama. Who we got?
2.5?
Yeah.
19.5.
Is it 19.5 or 2.5?
19.5.
Okay.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
I heard 2.5. I was like, there's no way that's fucking true. We got to pick Alabama here, right? I'm picking Alabama.
I'm going with that, yeah.
Arkansas can't beat SEC teams.
Remember,
they're back to like normal.
Guys, we are only picking, we're giving the spread just to give you a little thing about how the game's supposed to go. We are only picking the winners. No spread.
Yeah. We got to go Bama
spread.
here.
You picked the spread on me on TikTok, on the Card Sports, 77, 22-10, baby mama's favorite gambler, wifey's favorite bookie. You go there and you check that shit out where we have over 10,000, 11,000, 15,000 views. Right here, right now, just the winner. I'm taking Alabama.
Unanimous, huh?
Consensus.
Right.
Oh, let's all celebrate. Fuck that. Syracuse plus 18.5 at number 4, FSU.
Did they get all their guys back?
No.
They're still out.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I'd love it to. I don't think
18 and a half seems like a lot. I don't know. Not that matters, but I think it'll be closer than 18 and a half. The Florida
So we're
State
all
should.
consensus.
on the win. Yeah.
Next game, number 3, Ohio State at Purdue, and they're giving 18.
It's Purdue. I don't know. TA, you're the Big Ten guy.
West
Yeah.
Lafayette's not easy to play.
TA's the Big Ten guy.
But it's Ohio State all day. Purdue's not that good. And pretty much anyone of value was either extracted to the NFL or went with what's his face to Louisville.
And they beat Notre Dame. Yeah, that's what they did. Yep.
Unanimous.
Listen, Johnny, just because you're a glutton for punishment doesn't mean the rest of us are. That's all I'm saying. I'll take Ohio State.
Consensus.
Yeah, same. Yep.
That's the problem. That's the thing. Yeah.
Next pick,
It feels wrong. There's too many consensus picks.
BYU +5 at TCU.
Oh, I want the Mormons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
No, how is TCU? TCU is a 500 team. How are they getting? I mean, I know they're at home, but still, BYU's 4-1. I'm not saying that BYU's played a lot of good teams, but like, what are we doing?
TCU's defense is sad.
Guys, a lot's been going on lately. Lots of wars. Religious. I'm gonna go on the religious side here to win a war, and I'm not gonna get into it deep. Things happening in the world. I need another cocktail. Yes.
BYU's a light. Yes. Yes.
I'm going with BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with BYU. Right? Like,
Everybody?
Yeah.
Another consensus.
TCU is going to go down as like the worst previous season national championship contender, and then have like the worst record the following year.
They're already at a sub 100 for freaking.
Can you keep track of
yeah,
this?
I mean, they're going to be a 500 team, right?
C for
I think
JC,
Johnny said they might get
R for Rob.
5 wins this year. So they go 5-7 or something.
What's the next game, Billy?
All right, we got Illinois and Maryland, 13.5.
Illinois at Maryland, 13.5 points. I'm gonna.
Yeah, while we're talking about shit schools that I root for.
I'm taking a bounce back game from Talia Tagovailoa, and I'm gonna take the Hawaiian playing in Maryland to beat the Chicagoans.
Yeah,
Give me
no,
Maryland.
I went to Illinois. That's they're not a good football team this year, guys.
Yeah.
I don't see how they make this even
Is
close.
that another consensus?
Yeah.
There's no way. Like,
yeah.
Illinois is probably going to give them like 2 touchdowns just off turnovers again, like they did everybody else.
I watched
All right.
freaking Brett Bielema be so pissed at the press conference after Nebraska last Friday. He was so mad at his offensive coordinator. Like,
They have an offensive coordinator. I didn't know they
turning
did.
red. Like, I'm like,
I'll bet that offensive coordinator is still better than Iowa. Saying
That's probably a valid point. All right, Stat Boy. What's the next game?
Fuck out of here. Fuck you. But we got number 23 Kansas at Oklahoma State, 2.5 Oklahoma State.
It's getting 2.5. I'm taking Kansas. I'm gonna take Rock Chalk Jayhawk. KU.
they get their quarterback back.
I just can't get over the fact that Oklahoma State lost at home to South Alabama by 34 points.
Well, yeah, but did Kansas get their quarterback back?
I don't know if Daniels is back or not, and I don't think it matters.
Probably not. Is this the year we see fucking what's his name, mullet man leave our the premises?
I think they should like amicably split. I think if he still wants to coach, he can still do it. Maybe he needs a change of scenery. Maybe Iowa.
Yeah. Kansas.
Kansas for Rob. JC.
Kansas.
TA.
I don't really want it to be a consensus, but Kansas says it's down.
Kansas.
Down.
There we go. What are we picking?
Florida and South Carolina. We got right now the line updated. We got South Carolina -2.
Florida at South Carolina. South Carolina -2.
South Carolina.
Wait, South Carolina's the favorite or the
Tyler,
underdog?
South Carolina. South Carolina's the favorite. They're home.
Yeah, they're home.
Yeah, +2 at home, so it's a push.
I'm taking my road dogs, a man that I never gave up on, never will give up on, because QB1 was a fantastic show. Gave me Sam Hartman, gave me Justin Fields, and it gave me Spencer motherfucking Rattler, the best quarterback in the SEC. Look up the stats, watch the tape. Spencer Rattler and the Gamecocks. It's Cocktober, boys. It's Cocktober football.
How many times are we going to get sucked into Spencer Rattler's Doja Cat bullshit?
Yeah, Doja.
That's
Thank you,
why.
Don. Don
that's-
gets it.
That's what I'm.
Oh, don't even get me started on buys. Okay, never mind. We're not talking about it.
So wait, who picked? I picked the Cox. Tyler, who'd you pick?
I went with the Cox first.
Tyler got the Cox. Jay?
Doja Cat, Spencer Rattler.
Jay got the Cox.
Second census.
Rob can't pick the Cox, but he also can't pick. This is Rob's nightmare. Rob can't pick. Billy.
I hate this
Rob
so much.
can't pick. He can't pick
hate this so
Florida
much.
because he's a Miami fan.
It's
But
this.
he can't pick. He can't pick Doja Cat because
I
he hates
can't keep falling for Spencer Rattler's bullshit.
You think Florida?
We've been plagued by this man for like 3 years.
He's
We've
having
only
a
had this show
breakdown.
for 4.
But
Rob,
you
I
have.
need a fucking answer.
Rob, the people need to know.
But you have to judge this. This is what you got to weigh: putting up with Spencer Rattler's bullshit versus putting up whatever stunt Billy Napier's going to pull this week.
And Florida fans' mouth.
Oh, I don't even care. Are you kidding me? Like, I've already abandoned Twitter, but I'm not even going to talk up to any Florida or FSU fan for like the next 14 months.
Who do you
So
got?
I will pick Florida,
All right. He's on island.
and I will throw it out there because we have to change. We have to switch off of this bullshit. But yes,
Adam's
Adam
right.
nails it. Miami is literally 33% off of bye weeks since like 2015. 33% wins off of bye weeks. So that's 3 coaches that we suck off bye weeks.
Next game,
So hopefully
Bad
South
boy,
Carolina's
next
like
game.
that.
A&M, Tennessee, and we got Tennessee -3.
Texas A&M at Tennessee. Tennessee -3.
19th in the country.
19th in the country is Tennessee. Who do we got?
I'm going
Overrated.
A&M. I'm going A&M.
I can't trust Jimbo ever again because that was his year to beat Bama at home. He decides to suck it harder than ever. Fuck that. Give me fucking Josh. Give me Tennessee. I fucking hate Joe Milton, but give me fucking Tennessee to outscore him. I hate to pick, but give me Tennessee.
So Tennessee is overrated, but
Mhm.
Yes.
Jimbo Fisher sucks this year. And again, I'm rooting for if we're gonna fire everybody, fucking let's get them on the fucking bus too. Let's get everybody out of here. So
Rob's on
I'm gonna
Tennessee.
go with Tennessee. Tennessee.
I'm on with Don too. Tennessee.
Tyler,
3-1.
Tennessee. JC, there you go. You're on a
I'm
boat.
holding. I'm holding.
Rivers Island did a great job.
Not wrong. I'm fucking wrong. Can't trust
All
him.
right, next game.
Got Iowa, Wisconsin 9.5.
The
home.
Iowa Hawkeyes
Ew.
are getting 9.5 at Wisconsin. Do you think they'll actually wait? Do you guys think that they can score 9 points? Is this
That's
game,
what I'm saying. I don't even think they can get to 10 points.
Is
So
this
how are they
game gonna
supposed
be
to get
9-3?
10.5?
Is this game going to be 9-3?
It's
Well,
gonna.
according to that spread, it's going to be like 13-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Wisconsin for the win here. I'm going to take Iowa for the cover at a 12-3 game. They cover by the half point.
Got it.
Oh, they're saying that Iowa's getting 9. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. For some reason, I thought Iowa was the favorite. I was like, what
No.
the shit? Okay.
One
No,
more
yeah,
away.
Wisconsin.
It's deficit.
Yep.
Rob took Wisconsin.
Okay.
Jay,
Wisconsin.
Tyler,
I have to choose Iowa.
Iowa.
Go, Island boy.
Have to. I do not want Wisconsin to be 2 games up on the West. If Wisconsin wins, they're up 2 games up on everybody else in the West. I don't.
Wait.
Will.
Tyler,
Just
I
will
love
it
you.
to
I love your
happen.
commitment to loving the Big Ten and everything. It doesn't matter.
It's Iowa though.
I get it. Next game.
So we
Like,
got
you-
fucking big boys, big dick swinging. Louisville coming off their big win at Pitt. Away at Pitt, 7.5. Louisville.
That wasn't
Louisville's away at Pitt minus 7.5.
Louisville all day.
I'm taking Louisville till the cows come home. Louisville is a great team. Louisville
Yeah.
might be the second best team in the country next to Ohio State. It might be Ohio State and Louisville might be the two best teams. We don't know. They might be the two best teams in the country. And there's only one team that played them both. Just saying.
All right, calm down, motherfucker. When is the kickoff for this game?
Game's at 6:30.
6:30 Eastern.
It's an evening game.
It's that weird like dust game.
Yeah,
At Pitt.
I don't know, man. Louisville should absolutely destroy Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, and Louisville's coming off like the biggest win of their fucking program career.
I'll take Pitt. Take Pitt.
It's such a letdown spot, and Pittsburgh, especially because Louisville doesn't play Pittsburgh every year. I don't think they play them every like 3 years for a while. I don't think they're used to that bullshit. Not that it helps Miami at all, ever, but we know that Pittsburgh's fucking tricky at home. So I'll take
Rob's
Pittsburgh.
taking Pitt. Jay?
Just take the solid choice, JC. I'm the one I finally get to be fucking stupid because you're finally here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got to. I was gonna try and.
Rob's
No,
taking-
we're gonna
Casey's
go.
taking
Yeah,
Louisville.
we're going.
Tyler?
He already said Louisville, I think.
Yeah.
I had a couple cocktails. Get off my dick. What's the next game?
Have one beer. Auburn, LSU. We got LSU at home minus 11.
Auburn minus 11 at home, number 23 ranked in the country versus Auburn.
You just said Auburn versus Auburn.
LSU.
LSU, Rick. It's all right.
LSU is the favorite at home, yeah?
Yeah,
Minus 11.
minus 11.
Wow. It's 11. I mean, Auburn's not a good team, but dear Lord.
Yeah, LSU should.
LSU.
JC? Tyler?
I want to be stupid here because that's too few points. Auburn.
I mean,
I'm not
the
letting you
Tigers
go.
are winning,
Hey,
right? No matter
when
what.
my friend likes to jump off the deep end, and I know he can't swim, I'm jumping off fucking with him.
That's
I
too
think
few.
Auburn wins. I think Auburn wins, and the reason I think Auburn wins is because LSU can't play a lick of D, and Auburn low key has a good defense.
There's
think
time.
And the points.
I think they keep the game close. Maybe they don't win, but it's definitely going to be Auburn in the points, and I think Auburn could pull it off. So that for that reason, I'm going to take Auburn.
So and the good news is, I mean, yeah, that's true. Fuck LSU. How many fucking SEC games are going to be the Tigers versus the Tigers? I'm just so over this bullshit.
The Tigers are gonna fucking win. Don't worry.
This is the second week in a row with this
Thank
bullshit.
you, Billy.
All right, next game.
We got Mizzou. We got Kentucky.
Speaking of Tigers in the SEC,
We got Mizzou, Kentucky. Kentucky home 2.5 rated.
Kentucky is home, giving 2.5 points to Missouri. Missouri coming off of a bad loss at home to LSU. Kentucky
Which we called.
coming.
Just sneaking in the top 25.
Kentucky. Listen, do you guys want me to go off?
Go for it. Go for it. You fucking hate Kentucky. Give it to them.
Missouri's very been overrated this whole year. But listen, motherfuckers, I keep telling you fucking blue-skinned, fucking cousin fucking, first cousin fucking, sister fucking, inbred, hillbilly, pieces of trash, Kentucky fucking losers. Your team's not good. They never will be good. They play nobody the first half of the year, every single year. Oh, look at them. They're 4-0. They're 5-0. They suck. Missouri's going to win this game by 30. And they're not even that good. Give me Cook. Give me the two receivers. Give me Missouri by 30. Not even close. Kentucky's terrible. Just get out of here.
JC, you want to follow that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have more on this one later. Mizzou. I'm just gonna say I'm picking Mizzou for now.
TA.
Hating that, Mizzou.
Oh, man. Do I need to be the spoiler?
Rob,
It is
No,
at
if you're
Kentucky.
You can literally go
It's
fuck
at
yourself.
Kentucky.
No, I'm not going to be the spoiler. Kentucky shouldn't be 24th. So,
No,
not that that means anything. But
No.
honestly, Missouri could be 24th as well at this point. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter.
At
As
least
we,
they were in
as,
the game. At least they were in the game against a team.
but we actually fucking called it, right? Like, Missouri loses to LSU. This is what happens.
Yes. When I compared, I said,
Missouri beats themselves. But
Yeah.
I said-
Okay. Join the fucking club. I'll take Missouri.
Should be LSU.
next game.
All right, it's gonna be a fucking tough one for Johnny. We got USC, Notre Dame. Notre Dame 2.5 favorites home. Undefeated USC.
I don't know how Notre Dame's favored in this game.
I don't know either.
Because the fucking
That's-
USC defense couldn't stop shit.
But let me
Yeah.
tell you, boys, a little story about the little engine that could. All right, there was this engine, right, and it was a little engine, and it could, and it got up that hill, and it faces adversity, and sometimes you got to go through adversity to get up that goddamn hill. So he's gonna go and he's gonna get up that goddamn hill, and we're gonna fucking win this game by maybe 50 points. We might win by 100. We might win by 1,000. It's going to be Notre Dame at home, finally coming home after a long stretch of playing real teams that nobody else in the country plays. We're home. We're going to fucking get rest after this game. We're home. We got all the fucking Irish fans out. We're ready to roll. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. Thank you, Stu Feiner. Ready to roll. We are going to win this game by 1,000 points. It's going to be done through our running of the ball. We're going to run the ball. We might get 15 yards a clip, and that's not hyperbole. We might get 15 yards a clip. They might get 4 possessions the whole game, USC. Maybe 4. Maybe.
I mean,
maybe
that's the way you
4.
win, but you have to have your. Nah, again, me, pot calling the kettle black. Your coach has to actually call just run plays. Nothing fancy.
I made a phone call into Notre Dame this week.
Oh, there you
Said
go.
if they don't run the ball, I'm coming, and they don't want that to happen.
Also, fucking, what's up, shout out Notre Dame, West Nyack running back.
Yes, Nyack running back, Audric Estime. He will get 15 yards of carry. Don't make it hard this on yourself, boys. Just give him the ball. USC could get run on by a fucking JV team. This game is over before it starts. Notre Dame big.
They just got to stick to the fucking script. That's all. I mean, that all makes sense. I watched USC almost blow it against Colorado. So, zero defense. Zero defense out there in them hills of LA. So, yeah, Notre Dame should win this easily. But also, how are they favored? That means everyone's betting on Notre Dame, right?
I mean, yeah, that's because everybody has actually watched football and not just said, Caleb Williams is so great.
Well, hopefully the fucking Notre Dame coaches have also watched football. So, well, I'll go with Notre Dame so they can let me down too.
I think we shut him down on offense. I think we shut down Caleb Williams. I do.
I think just not getting the ball is the best way to do that. But again, that's like too easy apparently. So people just don't do the easy shit when it's right there in their fucking face. Anyway,
Tyler,
did you guys already pick?
Notre Dame. I think I've been thorough from the start that USC isn't real. So
JC? Yeah, pick against him. Pick against him, motherfucker. Do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Go ahead. Do it. So I can talk all the shit next week. Do it. Let it be
He
known
just won't be
picks
here
USC.
next week, so
I bet you he picks USC, and when they lose, he don't show up next week. He won't show up next week. I'm telling you.
So, okay. So, for you that are watching, that have watched us for a while, I like storylines. And I like to try to figure out where, like, a Hollywood script is going to go, right? If Caleb Williams loses to Notre Dame, with Notre Dame's current record, his Heisman chances tank, right? And is that the way the season is going to go? I'm going to go USC.
He's so mad right now.
All right.
Bro, your guy, he ain't cutting it.
Shadur Sanders for Heisman.
Shador Sanders just fucking threw a tutty.
Okay, I got receipts. I got
Yes,
and I'm coming.
Don
We're
one.
gonna attack somebody. This is the game to do it. You got Miami.
That's the game right there.
We got Miami.
Oh,
North
we're gonna
Carolina.
do this shit. I mean, it is a top 25 rate, but come on, man.
Miami at North Carolina -3.
How is it only -3? The fuck is only -3?
Well, because if you morons just would have kneeled on the ball,
You would've been
It
then
would
you
have
would have gotten your getaway game, and no one would have talked about it. But you didn't, because
But
you're really not
we
that bad.
wouldn't
of a
have
team.
rebounded from
You're
that.
not
That's
that
the
bad
thing.
of a team. You're not that bad of a team,
But neither is
But you
North
don't-
Carolina.
dude. They can't play. They're not that good on defense. May has not had that great of a year. I like Miami to win the game.
Oh, I'm
Because
picking
if-
North Carolina. No,
because
fuck,
if they
fuck
don't,
all of y'all. Fuck
because
all
if
of
they-
y'all.
Because if they don't, then they should definitely fire him.
No, I mean, this is where, we'll see how it fucking works, right? But I'm not going on this show and saying, oh, Miami. No. Picking UNC this week. You can go fuck yourselves.
Shit.
I'm going with Rob.
UNC, Tyler. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, you and yeah.
Come
Although
with
I don't
me.
know
That's
because I feel like
That's right. I'll
Rob.
hold it down for the U. I'll hold it down. I can hold it down.
I was gonna
I
say
can
I feel
hold
like
down.
Rob going the direction that he's going is gonna be like the reverse juju. I'm gonna hold UNC, but
Listen,
All right, now for the best fucking conference in fucking football, I can't even fucking say it with a straight face. We got the Pac-12 matchups in the late games. We got UCLA and Oregon State.
UCLA, Oregon
And
State.
we got Oregon State.
the Pac-2.
half at home.
Oregon -3.5 at home. Guys, what have I told you about the Pac-12? Best conference in football, right? I'm taking every single home team in the Pac-12 this year. Give me Oregon State. It's a home game. To grind it out. That's what I'm. That's going to be who I pick during these Pac-12 games. The home team.
I mean, that's fair. UCLA did pull it off last. But everything we said about that game was true. That quarterback is too young. He's too young right now. And that Oregon State defense, well, first of all, he's never even going to get the fucking ball, probably. Talk about getting about 9-10 yards a carry. But second of all, it's not that he gets rattled. It's just that he makes stupid fucking decisions. And that's okay.
Very talented freshman decisions.
Yes. Oregon State. Let's go, DJ.
Jay,
Same.
T,
Yeah.
everybody's on Oregon State. So clearly
Steve.
now we're hammering UCLA for real on the bets. Next game, last game.
So last game, it's probably a fucking huge playoff implication game. We got Oregon, we got Washington, 8-9 the country.
Number 8 at number 7. Washington's favored by 3 at home. I told you my strategy, boys. I don't like it. I don't love it. I'm literally just picking it because they're home. I don't even think I believe in it. I'm taking Washington just because they're home.
Okay, if you had immediately not followed your own rule, I would have laughed my ass off.
No, I'm just picking. Honestly, that's going to be until things start panning out. We really start seeing what teams really are when they play
Yeah.
good teams. I'm just going to take the home team. Washington, sneaky place to play. They got the fucking water, the tailgating on the water, the tailgating. It's it's far up there. It's hard to get to. I like Washington.
JC.
So I was Washington all the way, right up until we went to this segment, and I just all of a sudden had this inclination that I think Oregon is a better football team. I like Washington.
Question from the audience.
I like Penix more than I like Nix,
That's what I was going to ask.
but I think Oregon's better. And I think Oregon's going to take it. So I'm going to take Oregon.
That's what I was going to ask.
TA.
Washington, Penix for Heisman.
Penix for eyes? I mean, well, he's got the stats all day.
If he wins
many.
this game, I'm total. I love Penix. But I just think Oregon has a better team.
I don't think there's a front runner right now for Heisman, a true front runner. Whoever wins this game, and if it's decisive, they're the front runner. They are, and I think it's Penix.
So I hadn't heard of the sailgating. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
But if there's anybody
they do it at Tennessee too.
Yeah, in the lake.
I thought it was Vanderbilt. I thought that was Vanderbilt.
River, Tennessee.
Okay. Anyway, the sailgating sounds awesome. I think because ducks float that Oregon's a good pick here. And more specifically,
and Huskies don't. I don't. We'll throw them in the water.
Huskies doggy battle. But the way Oregon beat up on Colorado, and I know it's not going to be as easy for them to bully them in the trenches, but clearly they know how to take away, like suck up the time. That's how you stop Penix. You just don't give him enough. You don't give him the ball enough, right? So I feel like Oregon can play kind of like Oregon State of, control the clock. If they don't make too many mistakes, which they might. I mean, that's what Oregon State did against Washington State. Like these fucking Oregon football now is apparently control the clock and run the ball, and Washington football is now fucking light up the scoreboard and have a bajillion thousands of yards and ridiculous amounts of touchdowns. But so I think this is where Oregon, the state, gets its revenge on Washington, the state, after the Oregon State and Wazoo showdown that we saw before. I think it's going to be a similar type of strategy, and I think Oregon can pull it off.
Nice angle. I like it.
2 for 2.
Really
That's the last game, right?
There's a lot of
All
games.
right, boys. Those are the last games.
Don wanted to know about these.
Oregon, Washington under. I love the under. UCLA, Oregon State under. Love the under. And UNLV versus Nevada under. I don't know about that one. I honestly, I can't really give you. I love the first two unders. Actually, that's going on my card immediately. I'll have to look into the UNLV one. I'm not sure.
The line is UNLV's favored by 8.
It might just, guys, this might be the weekend of the unders.
Maybe.
Because you know what I mean? I think maybe the Pac-12 defenses are a little bit better than people think.
Yeah, no, well, they're definitely better than the Big 12 defenses. Let's make that perfectly clear.
Yeah, except
Big
for Colorado
12.
can't play defense.
Big 12 has completely devolved back into whoever gets the ball last wins. Pretty much.
All right, guys. So, let's throw it out there. Who wants to go first? Who wants the dog of the week?
The underdog, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'll take it since I kind of alluded to it already in our picks. So I'm taking Mizzou over Kentucky. So this is more interesting than I first thought. So in their series, Kentucky actually leads 9-4. Mizzou has only won one time at Kentucky. So all the history says Kentucky. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how this is true. I really don't.
Yeah, Missouri sucks if that's a really true stat. That's pretty pitiful.
It's some that is some really
Are
strange
you not
history.
looking at like basketball stats?
Yeah, that would make more sense. Missouri, we have a tendency to play down to the competition, beat ourselves, all these things, right? But I think
Sounds like Miami.
It is Miami.
we got to get it done. I called them for the Kansas State win earlier this season. We got to get this one done. It's got to happen.
All right. Who wants to go next? Dog of the week.
I mean, there's an easy one that we all already picked the underdog for, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay true to my bullshit that I called earlier. My underdog is going to be Pitt fucking up Louisville because this is the biggest letdown spot in the history of letdown spots, at least in recent ACC history.
Damn.
Tyler,
Who's gonna go Pitt?
I'll do mine. I'll do mine.
Damn it! Okay, go, Johnny, go.
My dog spot. Listen, when you bring a coach in to change the culture, bad things happen. You're supposed to bounce back. Don't let me down. Miami, dog of the week. If they're really changed, if they're really who they're supposed to be, they can lose the worst game in the history of the world, come back, and play like men. They're the better team. They have the better offensive line. They have a great defense. Show the fuck up and play like men, and they win the game. Bounce back, dog of the week. That's what good teams do that have good cultures that apparently got changed in Miami. Let's see. Let's see if the culture got changed. Old Miami loses this game by 30.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Manny Diaz absolutely loses. We lost this game by 50 the last time we played in North Carolina when Diaz was the coach.
Tyler?
Iowa, please win this game against Wisconsin. That's what I want.
I love it.
Your road coach.
I love how Tyler doesn't really even believe it. He's just praying.
I'm just, please just don't. It's going to be the worst game of the weekend, and I hope something electrifying happens. Please. Just win.
Oh, God. You know, honestly, Johnny said that Notre Dame was kind of the religion of college football. I think it's just TA. I mean, it's not even Nebraska or Big Ten. It's just Tyler hoping beyond hope that things will shake out for Nebraska in the Big Ten West.
I want Nebraska to win. Fuck your Colorado ass.
Beat your ass this year, bitch.
Yeah, Jess didn't turn the ball over 7 times. Yeah, we sacked Shador 4 times. Eat it.
Rob, who's your dog?
I already picked. I went with Pitt.
Oh, we all went. All right,
I
next.
stole it from TA.
Who is your
Billy,
dog?
get him a drink.
Who is your dog
I
of?
got a tower stack in here.
Who is your dog of the week? DAWG.
Oh, God. Oh, man. My dog of the week. Ugh. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know.
I'm going with a former Heisman candidate. My dog of the week. Big game. Spencer Rattler, dog of the week.
I knew he was going to fucking do that.
Throwing all over Florida. Proving once again he's the best quarterback in the SEC.
It's not a high bar, all right? Not a high bar. Somebody else go, please.
Camden Slovis from BYU.
Still can't believe he's a quarterback.
I mean, he's second in a lot of the categories, right behind Penix.
No, I know. And he was garbage at Pitt.
Yes,
Whole nother discussion. Go on, JC.
So I'm going to hold to what I said about UNC, and I'm going to pick Drake May. I think this is going to be his biggest game of the season. And I'm even going to throw out there that I think he throws for 3 and rushes for 1. I think it's going to be big for him this week.
You're a terrible person, but okay.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You might as well double down on Caleb Williams while you're at it, since you're the only one who picked UNC. Just fucking, and pick Voldemort to be the fucking coach of the year. I don't know. Just fucking go with it, man. God.
May?
But what I will say that is, so Johnny said that Miami is going to have a big day. And I think both can be true, right? I think Miami can have a great game. Yeah. But I also think Drake May can show out and have the offense win the game for him.
listen, anything is possible, but also very little is possible when it comes to rooting for Miami. All right, at least since we were born.
Rob,
Okay.
you always have, Rob, it's okay. You always have the Bronco. Oh.
Listen, dickhead. I know you're doing that because Billy's right there and he lives in Colorado.
Billy's the
Okay,
miserable Jets fan.
my dog of the week. Shut the fuck up. My dog of the week. I'm gonna pick someone we haven't talked about it all this week, but it's not like he didn't go. It's not like he just disappeared. Cam Ward is going to absolutely demolish Arizona this week. He's probably going to have 10 touchdowns in one game, so he should absolutely bounce back with a vengeance at home. Besides,
Good.
Yep. And it's at home.
All right,
they're
guys.
gonna light them the fuck up.
We got one more category to do before we wrap it up. Remember, baby mama's favorite gambler, wifey's favorite bookie, 22-10 on the year. Check out the TikTok. I also love this. What is your low-key underrated game of the week? If you had to watch one game, what's your game of the week, low-key underrated game of the week?
Not prepared for that.
My game of the week.
It's gonna be fucking Spencer Rattler again.
Who's Auburn playing?
Auburn's playing LSU.
Auburn, LSU. Low-key game of the week in the SEC West. Auburn pulls it off. High-scoring game. But I think Auburn pulls it off. This is one of these SEC games that becomes magical.
Where's that motherfucker from Nebraska now? Yeah, that's right, baby. Woo!
You just scored against Stanford, dude. Relax.
You scored against a 1-4 team.
Travis Hunter is back. And he fucking playing the fucking.
I'm pretty sure that if Tyler snapped me the ball, and Rob gave JC a screen, and I threw the ball to JC, we could score against Stanford with just us four.
Hey, we can get
Nobody else on the
from the Stanford band to play the opposite wideout and score with him too.
That's what she said. Anyway, that's my game. Who's your game of the week, boys?
I have one. Oh, yeah. So Maryland, Illinois should be very entertaining for just the sheer comedy of errors. I'd say calamity as an Illinois fan, but comedy of errors for everybody else.
Billy said it, the ineptitude.
Yes, the ineptitude. Yeah. Two of his little brothers going to ball out. Should be highly, highly entertaining football if you're not an Illinois fan.
JC, game of the week.
So we're game of the week, right? You said low key game.
Yeah, but low key, you could pick obviously.
Yeah,
the
don't
top
pick
ranked stuff.
don't be a fucking asshole and pick Oregon versus Washington just to be a fucking cocksucker.
No, well, fuck me then, because that's what I wrote down.
Rocky McChuckerson Connolly's back. That's why he's here.
You don't get this. Doesn't go on your record, man.
So,
you don't get
all right. So I've done this in the past, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna pick the ironic game of the week. And last time I did it, it was an Iowa State game also. Iowa State versus Cincinnati. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking good shit.
Yeah,
JC's
that's there.
love-hate relationship with Iowa State is fantastic.
It's
We all got them.
It's remarkable.
GA, who do you have?
Guys, we are
Right
this week. We are privileged to be blessed. Hawaii is on national TV. 10 o'clock, CBS
The Rainbow Warriors.
Network, SDSU, and it's for once under 8.5, which most Mountain West games, you can pretty much pick any two teams and the spread's going to be at least 8.5. This is at minus 5.5.
I love it, Dr.
And it's at Hawaii. So
Nice.
I'm gonna
Rainbow Warriors.
I'm hammering Hawaii.
Love the Rainbow Warriors. So
All right, boys. Let's wrap it up. Spike College Football Show, episode 15, 30. I don't know, dude. Who cares? Episode, you're welcome that we're here to fucking that low key. That is a great game. Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys are welcome to be in my presence. 22-10. Wifey's favorite gambler. Baby mama's favorite bookie. Check out the fucking TikTok. I'm fucking smashing it. It's not even fair. It's not even fair. We give you winners. We give it to you straight. If you actually look at our record picking games, we're somewhere like combined 80%. Don, thank you for stopping by. Don's our best fan, maybe only fan. But that's right. There's a whole company. There's a whole company called OnlyFans, and they make a lot of money. So maybe we're on the same thing. He's our only
No,
fan,
we have
and we have an only fan.
We have an only fan, not only fans.
Rob, I don't understand what plural is. Thank you, Adam. Now we have 2 fans. Now we're only fans. Suck it, Rob. Plural. We're going to the moon.
And
To the moon.
nobody had to take any clothes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's kept the shirt on, honestly. A huge step in the right direction since we started the show.
And as always, thank you to our sponsors. They're coming, though.
Oh, fuck.
All right, boys, I'm going to go finish some nice cold Miller Lights.
There you go.
Sponsor, maybe? I got to learn how to turn the can the right way.
You'll get there one day.
One day.
I remember my
All right,
first
boys,
beer.
do your shout-outs and just get the fuck out of here.
Again, I'm just going to take a knee. And that's it.
That's the point, Bill.
That was well
I
done.
don't think we should have any shout-outs. I think that.
Yeah. That was actually quite one.
Wow.
You can just say it. I'll say it quick because Rob just took a knee. Outback Buck Check, Anomalies, Cosmic Dino. Love you guys. We're not going anywhere from that. That was just good. We're taking a knee. Have a good night. And as always, fit, spike.